Yo, what is up guys, it's me, Silent Knight, and in this video I will be showing my gear. I am going to start a small series where in each video I am going to showcase the gear of my classes. So for each class I'll have a video out, so it will be a small series of 8 videos, so one for each class. And I will show you guys my gear and different set combinations that I use for each of my classes. So I will be going over the gear, and hopefully this can help you guys decide what kind of gear you guys want to use. And also you guys will know what kind of gear I'm using for my videos. Because I got a lot of questions asked from people both on YouTube and on Discord what kind of gear I'm using for my videos. In some of the videos I actually showcase my gear at the start of the video, but not in all of the videos. And I think it's best to just show the gear that I have on each class with the different ensembles, and then you guys know what kind of gear I'm using. So let's start off with my main, my Panda. My Panda has currently 5 different sets that I'm using, and actually I'm even using a 6th for my current Dreams runs, but I will show you guys that in a second. So my old set on my Panda is actually this chance critical damage set. This was before I class changed my Panda to my main. This set has 1200 chance and a little over 300 intelligence to be able to use the ethical wand. I'm using the Kitty Bonnet with 8 critical damage Transcendence rune, Queen of Faith cape with 1% range damage. I'm using this belt with 1% range damage, boots with 1% range damage, Spookoth amulet with 8 critical damage. I've got the Rhinito ring MP Exo, Deep Sea bracelet AP Exo. I got the ethical wand with 8 critical damage. I have the 4-leaf with 8 critical damage, snail mat, and of course the Dofuses and the Major Luxter. Now this set has decent resistances. If I were to use a Ivory Dofus, I would have over 20% resistance on each element, so this set is also even possible to use in PvP if you'd like to. I got 5 range, so 6 range is possible with a range exo, but I'd rather have the extra damage. I have also 125 power and 61% critical hits. So the damages are okay, 137 water damage and 136 critical damage. So the damage on this set is pretty nice. I will show you some of the spells. So yeah, Melancholy does over 1100 damage, Tipple 800 plus, and the wand does almost 2k, I think, one fully buffed. So when using vulnerability and weapon skill, you can do over 3k damage, which is pretty nice. And then you also have the lifesteal spell, which does quite some nice damage, and you can get some lifesteal. Yeah, I really like this this set, but I'm actually not using it anymore that often. Like even explosive flask, that's quite some nice damage considering you only have 300 intelligence. So yeah, this set is pretty nice. 12 AP when you get the buff from the Ochre Dofus. So yeah, but that's actually the set that I previously used. So after I class changed my Panda, I then put my old cross set on my Panda, which is the No Marrow set with Threadfast. So that's because my cross is now using a 100% crit set. So I put this set on my Panda, which has a lot more damage than the chance critical damage set, so I'm barely even using the chance set. So this set has a full No Marrow set with Overmage Vitality, so no damage, 1% damage exos. Talcassia Cloak with Vitality Overmage, Threadfast Belt with MP Exo Vitality Overmage, Amulet with Vitality Overmage, AP Exo Corruption Ring, I got the Rhinital Bow with 8 critical damage, 4-leaf with 8 critical damage, and Dofus's and the Snell Method, of course. So the stats on this set are pretty nice. 600 agility, 500 intelligence, 350 strength and chance for the Rhinital Bow requirements, 350 power and 86 crits. So pretty much all spells have a 90% crit chance, and some even 100%, like the Explosive Flask. I got 211 critical damage, which is pretty high. So you will see this set does a lot more damage compared to the chance critical damage set. So even on turn 1 without any buffs, the bow does almost 2k damage. Explosive Flask 6 to 700. Because of the high agility, I'm mainly using the Liqueur spell, which has also lifesteal. So I'll show you guys with some buffs how much damage you can do. So as you see, crits a lot. Like this is a 2 AP agility spell, almost 800 damage. And so the Explosive Flask, which is 2 AP, does over 1000 damage, which is insane. I think Leak Pie over 700 damage as well. So 3 AP lifesteal spell over 1000 damage as well. And the bow, let's see, yeah, this is insane. 3.2k to 3.6k damage on a crit. So it's insane. Like I've used this set pretty much for questing and easy PvM fights where you just do big damage. So it's a pretty nice set to have on any class actually. Critical damage sets are superior damage wise on any class, especially classes that have a lot of low AP spells. So actually, so like a Panda has two AP spells, and you have Leak Pie. Same with Kra, actually has a lot of 2 AP spells as well, and 3 AP spells with multiple lines of damage. So that's why these sets are pretty nice. So before going over my tanking sets, which are the main sets that I use, I am going over my solo quest set first. So this is actually the set that I have used for my Valkyr fight for the Eliocalypse questline. So this is basically just a full classic agility tank set with 40% resistance on each element, with a little bit less on the air resistance, but I can use a air resistance trophy to get it up to 37%. So basically it's a dragon helmet with indescribable cape, Mino belt, Triton palms, like all air resistance, exomaged, Jemmy Jack, amulet and ring, the ring with MP and air exo, barbaric wedding ring, AP exo. I got the Mantax for a lifesteal, very important. Phalanster shields for the resistances. You can also, if you don't need that much resistance, you can use a melee damage shields, which I don't have on me right now. Dofus, now the important thing is the Abyssal Dofus to give you 1 AP in close combat, Emerald Dofus and the Dokoko. So this is basically just a tanking build that does high damage in close combat as well, which I'm using for fights where I have to fight close combat and also tank a lot of damage. So a lot of these late game quest fights require this set actually. So doesn't matter what class you play, having this set really helps with questing, especially at end game level. The pet is a 160 agility. I can also use the normal agility pet, but I don't have it on my Panda at the moment. So yeah, this is pretty much classic tanking agility set, which is pretty nice for questing. Now let's go over my tanking sets. So this is the general set, which has a dragon helmet with vitality overmage, I will go over the Inky fill in a second, because a lot of people think it's weird to use an Inky in a tank set for a Panda. So I got the Slubberpuss color for the 2 AP and high resistances. I made this myself with 4% water resistance overmage. AP Triton ring, not really that good stats, but I've used this for a long time. MP Exo Barbaric Wedding Ring, so the Air Mines weapon with 2% neutral resistance, Exo. Fallenster Shield, Snowfolks, Classic Dofuses and Luck Trophies. I got the Pathogastrix with 4% Earth resistance. I've got the Servitude's belt with 2% Earth resistance. And the Inky. Now the reason why I went with an Inky is because I really wanted 50% resistance in each element, except neutral of course. And the Servitude belt, and also I have the Jessica belt, they don't have resistance on it. So it was pretty much impossible to get 50% resistance. Like, I would end up with 47% on each element most of the time, which isn't bad, but I'm like, I want to optimize my resistance, and also because of my OCD, I just want 50% resistance on each element. So the second option that I have with this set, it's basically the same set but with the Jessica belt, which also has a 2% earth resistance, which was required for me to reach 50%. But because I lose the MP from the Servitude's belt, I have to use a Vulbus Dofus instead of a luck trophy. Also the Vulbus Dofus gives 20 luck once you are hit by an enemy, which is pretty nice. So it's basically the same set, just swapping the belt. So for the Infinite Dreams, I'm using this set with the Jessica belt because of the removal of 100 dodge from enemies, which is insane. It's pretty good to lock bosses and mobs that has high dodge. Now, instead of the luck trophies, I'm actually using a black spotted Dofus because of the critical resistance, but also because of the infinite shield that you get. You get like 300 shield every single turn because Panda is not doing damage anyways. And instead of the other luck trophies, I'm using a Prismaridite. So I'm either using a shiny Protect if it's like a close combat map, or I'm using the Iridescent Pry Capture for the MP buff. So you basically get 1 MP per enemy more than 9 cells away, which is pretty much 80% of all maps in Infinite Dreams. So you get like 4 MP for 2 turns, so that's pretty nice. And you don't lose the AP because there's no enemies within 9 cells. If there is enemies within 9 cells, I'm just using the shiny Protect and gain shields for 3 turns. This is also pretty nice if I'm doing rooms where there's 2 bosses, and on the first 3 turns I'm taking a lot more damage than later on, so shiny Protect is pretty nice for that. So this is basically my dreams set for my Panda, which I really like. It's super expensive, but I'm really glad that I got this set. So yeah, that's it for my gear reveal video from my Panda. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and so yeah, like I said in the beginning of the video, I will do this for every class that I have. So there's gonna be at least 8 videos. I might even do a couple more for classes that I have on my accounts that I'm only using for certain occasions, like a rogue, but I don't know if it's really useful to showcase that. Because I'm not using rogue anymore at this moment anyways, because of the nerf. So yeah, I'll have to think about that. For now, this is the end of this video. For the next video, I'm probably going to showcase my cross gear. If there's any classes that you'd like me to showcase earlier, then let me know in the comment section below. I'll make sure to upload a class earlier if there's a lot of demand for it. So yeah. So if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and bye!